Another emergency landing last night. A plane on its way to LAX had a similar problem to the one that caused pilots to dump fuel on several local schools.
This time, the plane had to return to Newark in New Jersey. CBS 2's Tina Patel is live at LAX this morning, where she talked to passengers who were on that flight. Good morning, Tina.
Good morning. Passengers got a new plane overnight and finally landed safely here in LAX after a very long and scary ordeal. We'll tell you what they had to say about their experience in just a moment. But first, let's listen to what the pilots said they were going through from the cockpit. Take a listen.
United 1871, we just have a little engine problem here. It appears we just may have had a compressor stall on the right engine here. We have declared an emergency. I've got 174 souls on board and about 69,000 pounds of gas.
Now, the United plane had only been in the air for about 10 minutes when they had that mechanical issue, had to turn around and make an emergency landing back in Newark. A passenger took video that shows a bright flare coming from the engine. We had a chance to talk to another woman about what she saw and heard.
We heard a really big boom, like boom, 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 boom. And literally right next to me, there was like flames sparking from the wing. And the gentleman that was sitting next to me actually said that he felt heat from the side of the plane.
So again, pilots say that it was a compressor stall, and that is the same issue that pilots on a flight leaving LAX had on Tuesday. Now, in that case, the pilots dumped fuel over a school in Cudahy before turning around and making an emergency landing back at LAX. But according to recordings from the cockpit, air traffic controllers asked the pilots if they needed to dump fuel, and they said no. If the pilots knew they needed to get their weight down to make a safe landing, they would have been instructed to go over the ocean or an unpopulated area and dump the fuel from a higher elevation. The FAA is now investigating to figure out why that didn't happen. Now, back out here live, Ace, for this latest incident, the passengers tell us that they are just very grateful that they made it here safely in LAX. They said the crews did everything they could to keep the situation as calm as it could possibly be. But they say they do have questions about what happened, and they hope that investigators will look in to find out why this happened again.